Welcome to SDD TV. Welcome to SDD TV. Welcome to SDD TV. Welcome to SDD TV. Over the last couple of years, we have accumulated hundreds of gigs of raw and unedited travel videos locally and abroad. And I guess it's time for us to share them with you. We want you to experience these tourist spots like you've been there personally. So watch this entire video because we will give you tips on how you can make your trip to your dream destination worth every penny. Because that's what we do here at Sulit Dream Destinations. So watch this first episode, Hong Kong. We just passed through immigration and we are now going towards the baggage carousel to pick up our bags. And this is our last baggage and we will now head towards the arrival area where our driver has been waiting for us. So there's our driver now and we'll now head to the parking area so our driver can drop us off at our hotel. Alright, let's go! Here we are at the hotel. It's now time to sleep. Turn to the left hand side. It's past 7 a.m. and it's very cold. And we're now walking towards the MTR Station, which is a few blocks from our hotel. We just arrived at the MTR Station. So the Hong Kong train system or the MTR is a very efficient train system. So if you're a first-time traveler, it's a must-try for you para ma-experience naman natin what an efficient train system should be, unlike ours in the Philippines, the MRT. So we just arrived here at Tsim Shat Tsui Station in this area of Kowloon. This is one of the busiest parts. Kasi marami dito ang mga food areas, mga street foods, shopping centers, etc. etc. So tara, samahan niyo kami maglakad. Now we're heading to our tour pickup point. There's a roadblock here and here. That is why we have to walk towards our pickup point. Kasi hindi kami pick up ng tour operator from where our hotel is. So we have no choice but to walk towards because of the Hong Kong Marathon that is currently ongoing right now. At dahil may kasama tayong bata, hindi pwedeng mawala ang Jollibee. Kaya kung picky eater ang mga kasama nating chikiting, Jollibee pa rin is one of the best options para makakuha tayo ng may papakain sa kanila here in Hong Kong. So nakabili na kami ng takeout food from Jollibee and we're approaching our hotel pickup point. So tara! Here's our guide. So we're approaching now our vehicle for our city tour today. If it's your first time to travel abroad and especially if you have children with you, I strongly suggest to take a package tour over DIY. There are pros and cons in doing either of the two, but for this kind of scenario, it's really better if you have a package tour arranged for you. It will save you both time, money, and effort for the entire tour experience. So tara, samahan nyo kami and pupuntahan natin yung mga destinations for the normal city tour here in Hong Kong. Okay, so our first stop for today is Victoria Peak, the highest peak in Hong Kong Island. And for us to reach the summit or the peak itself, we'll have to take the tram, the oldest tram that is still operating in the world. So come on and join us in this short trip to the summit or to the peak. After approximately 8 minutes, we have finally arrived at the Peak Tower Station and we're slowly moving our way to the entrance of the station. And upon entering the entrance, you'll immediately see ang kaliwat kanang mga pasalubong stores dito. So you'll have selection from traditional Chinese costumes, mga ref magnets, keychains, etc., etc. But you just have to follow your guide because you'll be tempted to buy immediately and you can just come back anytime later because there are a lot to explore dito sa Victoria Peak. There is the Sky Terrace 428, Madame Tussauds Hong Kong, Madness Street Adventure, and the spectacular view of Hong Kong. It's a bit cold. Paglabas pa lang, napakakapal na ng fog that surrounds the area, and given the fact that we are in the highest point of Hong Kong Island, so it's a given na mas malamig dito compared sa baba ng Hong Kong. So let's explore the area in the best way we can without spending any extra money. So come on, let's go. Time's up for Victoria Peak. On to our next stop, Stubbs Road Lookout. Next stop is the sampan ride here in the Aberdeen Fishing Village. They say that a visit in Hong Kong isn't complete without a ride in the sampan. So what the heck, let's do it. Next stop is the Jewelry Center. Kaya lang bawal lang video pagpasok. So ang kukuha na lang natin is the entrance and the exit of this area. Yun, then next stop natin is in Stanley Market. Dito marami tayong makikita ang mga pasulubong items din and mga artworks, iba't ibang klaseng crafts. Pero kung pasalubong ang target yung bilhin, much better to buy at the Victoria Peak. This is our last stop, so pauwi na kami. There are different versions of itineraries for the city tour that the Hong Kong tour operators are offering dito sa Hong Kong. No? So this one is one version. There's also another version that we will be showing in our future episode natin. We are on our way back to Tsim Sha Tsui or in downtown Hong Kong, and maghahanap din tayo ng makakainan since it has been a very long day. It's almost after lunch. Actually, after lunch talaga, 1:30 p.m. na. So, hanap muna kami ng makakainan, place to refresh. Then, sa mga nagbabalak na mag-DIY or mga naghahanap ng mga budget accommodation, itong Chungking Mansion na nakikita ninyo ngayon, this one is a building. May katabi rin to yung Mirador Mansion sa left side niya na nagki-cater sa mga hostels or mga dorm type rooms sa mga todo tipid talaga na gusto lang matutulugan o kaya lang kahit hindi maganda itsura. That is the building you are looking for para sa mga accommodations niyo. So yan, nakita kami ng isang makakainan. Actually pang refreshment since this is a mango food. Tapos na kaming magmerienda at magpahinga. Late afternoon na din, kaya we will go towards the night market and start shopping early. Tara, samahan nyo kami. Dito na kami sa night market and as usual, marami pa rin mga vendors ng mga different type of Chinese artworks. Maraming tao, of course. Dito rin ang mga t-shirts, di nawawala yan. Mga magnets, keychains, different kind of souvenirs here in Hong Kong. So yan, nakabili na kami. We are on our way to our hotel. Pero before that, dinner muna. Good morning, Hong Kong. We have a very good weather today, and for our tour today, we will be going to the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. Come join us. We're now here at the parking lot, and it will take us about 10 minutes to reach the gates of Disneyland, plus additional 10 minutes or more worth of picture taking here. Upon entering the gates, it's highly recommended to get a map, which is free, so you can plan ahead which activities you want to do, because you might be overwhelmed. There are so many shops, attractions, food stores, and one whole day may not be enough to visit and do them all. At 3 p.m. there is an afternoon parade. You may want to watch it, but it will consume a lot of your time. So if you're planning to maximize Disneyland, we suggest to skip it and focus on the evening parade instead, which will show you where to watch best in a few seconds. But before that, let's explore the rest of Disneyland first. It's 8 p.m. Time for the much-awaited evening parade. We've been here since 7 p.m. to get a good position and the best view possible. Don't be confused with the Nikolai show that starts at 7 p.m. That's not yet a parade. Alright? So, let's enjoy this beautiful evening show. Put your hands up 'cause the night is young, and kick your hands up when you join the fun. And as the magic sets us all aglow, I gotta know, my friends, when can we do this again? I never want this to end. When can we do this again? I gotta know, when can we do this again? Time to go back to the hotel and let's call it a day. Day 4, and we're going to the second largest theme park in Hong Kong and one of the oldest theme parks that is still in operation in Asia, Ocean Park. Unlike Disneyland, which is mostly comprised of rides, shops, and food stores, Ocean Park has animal attractions as well. From the marine life, they also have a lot of birds, mammals like the panda, and many more. Also, Ocean Park is divided into 2 locations. The waterfront, which is nasa baba, is where you can find most of the animals. And the other one is the summit, which is of course nasa taas, where you can find most of the exciting and thrilling rides that Ocean Park has to offer. You can go from the waterfront to the summit either through the cable car system or the Ocean Express, which is a train system that passes through the mountain, separating the 2 areas. So come on, let us explore Ocean Park.
let's call it a day and let's go back to our hotel. We're now back in central Hong Kong and just need to walk a few more minutes and we're back in our hotel. Time to rest. Day 5! It's our last day here in Hong Kong and today we'll do DIY. Kami ay mag-window shopping sa outlet store. So the most convenient way to reach the outlet store is via the MTR. From our location, we have to go to the central station, then transfer to the Tung Chung line, which is the orange line. So all the lines of the MTR are color-coded para madali matandaan. So you just have to familiarize yourself and figure it out with the map that is available in every MTR station. Tung Chung Station is in Lantau Island, the same island where Disneyland is. And at the same time, sa Tung Chung Station, andun ang Ngong Ping 360 cable car and Ngong Ping Village. And also the outlet stores are just beside the Tung Chung Station where we are heading right now. So yan, nakabili na kami. We'll now head back to downtown Hong Kong, but before that, dadaan lang kami shortly sa central area, which is where the business district is, and check out the sceneries here before we head back sa hotel. Dinner muna before we head back to the airport. We're now here at the airport. Of course, maaga kami dumating to make sure na hindi kami may iwanan ng flight. Unlike na iya in the Philippines, we have to pass through 2 X-ray machines, one in the main gate and another right after the immigration. Here in Hong Kong and in most, if not all, other international airports I've been to, you can freely enter the airport without passing through any X-ray machines. This is very convenient, especially if you're in a hurry. Also, Hong Kong International Airport is so big, it is connected by a train system. Unlike sa atin, you have to take a cab or Grab to go from one terminal to the other, unless you have a connecting flight and you will be provided by your airlines a free terminal transfer. Alright, so that's it. Thank you very much, Hong Kong.
Okay, so that wraps it up. Again, this is Briley Stigoy from Sulit Dream Destinations. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't and like our other social media accounts in the description below. So, we'll see you on the next Dream Destination.